Hello guys, happy Friday! How's everyone doing? Sorry that my lighting is lower, by the way. I just didn't feel like having the key light on me today, I'm gonna be 100% honest. And sorry that I'm late. I have a lot of reasons for being late, so I'm not even gonna get into that. Alright, let me say hello to everyone. Hello Zypho with the first. And Zypho, thank you so much for the 175 streak. Oh my god. That's crazy. I appreciate you so much. Hi Turley, hi Kishu, hi Wildheart, hi Shaylin, hi Copy. Hey, thanks for joining Wildheart. I wasn't sure if you meant me. I didn't know if you meant me or if you were playing with other people, so I was like, do I say yippee and then get rejected? Perhaps. Perhaps. I did not have the guts. Am I just barely gonna miss this one? Oh, whatever. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Okay. I think it's kind of ugly. I know everyone's gonna come for me, but... Not my game having to download images, it's not a good sign. The level 4 badge? Who's that Guppa? Hi Guppa. I did see that channel's got these new types of badges, but I don't know what they are or how to make them. You don't know? You didn't know it was gonna be a treasure chest, fair enough. Yeah, I'm kinda... It's not. If you see 3 streams of the same person. Okay, so I should be able to edit those, I guess? Or is it the flower one? Is it the flower one and can I edit it? On Glaceon it works better? I agree. The flower one, okay. That's more sprite work for me to do. Ooh, good news guys, good news, good news. I have something good to report. I have all of my wings rigged. All 14 of them. Ooh, like the fit. You learning yet? Dude. So, okay. I can confirm my counselor is- well, not my counselor, my academic advisor is alive. He is still working there. He is still my academic advisor because he responded to me and he said, I'll get back to you today. Which is guaranteed he will not get back to me today. He did not get back to me today, so we are back at square one here. I'm gonna go to campus probably on Monday, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just gonna hope someone's at the office. I don't know, I'm really stressed. I don't know. It just sucks. It's so stressful on so many levels. It's not just, oh, I want these classes. It's, if I don't get in these classes, I cannot go to school for the reasons that I told you guys. You know? Is the campus far away? Not this one. The next one I have to go to is, but this one is not. Oh, I do see a Guppa. That's really cool. I'm gonna see if I can edit those. I didn't see anything about it on the dashboard, but they seem like they would be something editable, you know? But no, the campus isn't far away. It's kind of in a crappy location. I don't really want to have to go, but if it'll get me some answers, then sure. I don't think I'm gonna get to meet with him. I'm just hoping it'll result in something, because what other... Have classes started yet? No, absolutely not. I'd be screwed at that point. I'd just have to give up. I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Wait, I wanna check who's on free week. Hold on. Hi Nikki, how's it going? And you paid already? So I paid for my summer class, so yes, I've paid thousands, and that will be down the drain. That will be down the drain if he doesn't get me in. Sorry, hold on, guys. Pokemon Unite. Free rotation. I gotta go live on TikTok as well. You're going to bed? Alright, have a good night, Nikki. Virtual camera, go live. Who's on free week? Blissey, Cinderace, Mew, and Dragonite. Unfortunate, I own 3 of those Pokemon and I'm not interested in Blissey. It's okay, last free week was cool. Let me... Okay. No, it's okay. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. I'm just... It's so high stakes, that's the problem, right? It's not just, oh, I want to get into these classes, it's if I don't get into these classes, they're not offered again for a full year, I already paid thousands for classes, it's a whole thing. There are no refunds? No. Not after you take the class. How many points do I have? Okay, so I got my Raichu, and now I'm up to another special selection, which kind of stinks because I don't want anything else. Do I just sit here and wait until a cool Pokemon comes out? Are there any cool Pokemon coming out? I know, Luna's so cute. I love her so much. Okay, I must avoid crashing out. Currently 21,000 license points and nothing you want. Listen, I'm kinda right there with you, I get it. May, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak, I appreciate you. The thing is, right, I don't even care that, you know, school is gonna cost me a bajillion dollars. I don't care. It's the fact that this guy is just screwing me over for no reason. The amount of influence this man has over my future is pissing me off. And I don't know, I don't even know how to explain what I feel. I don't think I actually feel pissed off. I think I feel... I don't know, anxious? I don't even know what it is. Looks like it's a play some new Pokemon, right? Who's messaging me 3 times? Skin Eater's a liar? No, he's not. Skin Eater would never lie. His mic is echoing. Okay. In that case, perhaps he should be punished. This boy be lying. Listen, I don't believe him that you're a liar. I do believe him that your mic is echoing. Skin Eater would never eat your skin. At least he's honest about it though, right? And therefore he's not a liar. Hearing his own voice. I love when Cyber DMs me to tell me he was napping. Thanks, homie. Thanks for letting me know. So, I'm really mad too because I said this morning I'd bet my college tuition he's not going to get back to me, but I had nobody to take that bet with. I could have had my whole college paid for. This Chansey bot really just be last hit and everything. Thanks, Meme, I appreciate it. Yeah, Ham? No. I'm streaming on YouTube, I can't really pick my music. No, I never said that. You know, if it's between the two of you, I'm actually not sure who to believe. I feel like I would potentially believe Skin Eater, and I feel like I'd be wrong. I feel like Ham is the safer bet, technically. One person working in the dean's office was unkind or rude, but at least she did her job. Yeah, that's the thing. Would you rather have somebody who's rude and does their job, or someone who's polite and doesn't? For me, I think it kind of depends on how serious the job is, right? For something like registration, I'd rather he be mean to me and register me. You would agree you think Skin is more trustworthy than Larry? I don't know. I don't think so. The thing is, I think Skin Eater is sometimes very trustworthy, but I think he's more of the wild card, right? You get the higher payout betting on him. You guys still have to fish up the uncommon fish that I added to the pond. I don't know who you are, but I trust Skin instead of Ham. Okay, I mean that's, you know, valid. Thank you for the information, Cyber. How you doing? Turtley, what now? Okay, how about this? Whoever fishes up the fish first Whoever they're voting for is more trustworthy wins. So you guys better get to fishing. You know, the classic early 2000s argument, are you team skin or team ham? Between Ham and Skin Eater, who's Jacob and who's Edward? I feel like Ham is Edward and Skin is Jacob, but I've never seen Twilight or read it. Red versus blue Doritos? I don't really like Doritos. Bruh, Kishu's not in this one. Team P. Oh, I'm sorry, Wild Heart. Hi, Toby. How's it going? You think you would agree with that? Wait, Kishu's Jacob? Kishu, are you Jacob coded? Is Jacob part of the Kishu metaverse? Alright, we finally connected to TikTok chat, so I'm sorry if I've been ignoring people on TikTok. I just connected to the chat, which is really annoying. Rezzy, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate you. You thought you spelled join wrong. It has happened to people. Don't kid yourself. Hi Rezzy, I'm doing good. I hope you had a good week. Hope you're having a good Friday. I think I did miss messages on TikTok. It's so annoying. It's so dumb that it takes that long to connect to chat. You finished a game about ordering where there's a lot of Oh, you mean organizing? Wait. Oh. Yo, I told you guys it sounds so lame, but there's that game where you have to organize things in a library and I'm actually very interested in it. It sounds so lame, man. Yes, have you played it? What are you playing this game on? Hi Nebula, I play on Switch too. I'm just a fan of alphabetizing things, please understand. Hold on, my phone went off. I know it's not him. It's not him. Not gonna lie, I get my stupid little hopes up every time though. The models are kinda ugly, but it works. Hey, fair enough if the gameplay's there, right? There's a map with 20k? How long did the one with 2k take you? I thought it was already payday? Not yet, Cyber. That was just for mobile. I mean, I do recommend that people play on mobile if they're playing ranked, because then your game doesn't crash the way it does with Switch, which is nice, but play on whatever works best for you. I do think mobile has, you know, some advantages from what I've heard. I personally have never played on mobile though. I am not a mobile gamer. Not an iPad gamer, you know. As multiplayer too? Well, yeah, okay, so then that map is meant for friends. 3 hours, not in a row, but 3 hours. So in theory it would take 30 hours, right, to do 20k? I think it's meant to be done with friends. Maybe, hopefully not. I mean, the math checks out, right? 2K taking 3 hours. Unless you get upgrades or something that make it faster. Unlock coins to get better. Ah, okay, okay, fair enough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Hey Winnie, how are you? I hope you're having a good Friday. Alright, let me check TikTok. Cause I do think I missed a couple of chats. Razzie, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I apologize, that my chat didn't connect. Chancy bot knows how to pace them moves. True, true. Not bad for Friday. Used to play Unite. Nice. I mean, a lot of people are coming back to it. You're trying to buy a pack of t-shirts with your girlfriend about Silent Hill? From a joke t-shirt page? Oh, those are the best. But they haven't answered you for 5 hours. 5 hours is nothing, dude. Try being me where your school doesn't answer you for 2 months. You're an all-rounder main. The game needs more people like you. We need less people like me. Less attacker mains. Nah, he has not responded. It is now 7 PM. Okay. Well, GG's on that. Alright, go ahead and join you guys. Any new Serena skins? I don't play her, but probably not. Nobody plays her. Rip in peace, rest, rip. True. May, are you joining? Don't answer for 2 months, are you still alive? Yes, Cyber. So like I said, he did respond to me today, saying that he'd get back to me today, so I know he's alive, and he's not going to get back to me today. He has not gotten back to me today. Hi Ian, the instructions to join are right here. Alright. Yeah, he responded to me today finally after weeks, and he said, I'll get back to you today, and it is 7 PM. That's kind of GG. Try using harsher dialogue option. Save and load before you do it though, dude, I wish. You're stuffing a stuffed animal you're crocheting? Aw, so cute. Answer today about today and now it's past work hours. Yes, that is exactly what I'm getting at, yeah.
Keep an open mind.
Hi Ian, thank you so much for coming over to Twitch. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate you guys. So, I would let you guys join on TikTok. The problem is, the queue doesn't work on TikTok. So that's the only reason why I don't allow it. It's very annoying. But, I looked into this for several weeks, I tried every program, I could not find one that works across platforms. Toby, if you don't accept, we do have people waiting in queue. Oh boy. Toby, I'll fight you. Alright, come on. You want to see crocheted animal photos soon? Me too. It's exclamation point join to join the queue and we'll get you in next game. Or we'll get you in this game if Toby doesn't accept queue. Yeah, of course. No, you're fine, you're fine. I give everyone 2 games before rotating them, and then they can get back in queue, and we do the 2 games, so you'll get a next game. You actually experience the save and load in your CRPG games to do a specific type of run. Nice. Let me update your game. Hey, listen, you got time. You got 10 minutes. I can't believe he didn't get back to me. Watching you play made me want to play again. Listen, I'm happy to hear that. We, you know, need more good people on Unite, so it's always nice to hear people getting back to it. It's fun. I actually really enjoy the game right now, which I know is a controversial opinion. I feel like every MOBA in particular, every game in general, but every MOBA in particular has a lot of negativity surrounding it all the time, but I think Unite's doing pretty okay. When you misclick a dialogue option, yeah. I hate that, right? Guys, we do have an ad break. I think I'm too late, but we do have an ad break coming up. I run the minimum amount of ads required by Twitch to disable the pre-roll ads, so thank you guys for sitting through it. Ian, thank you so much for the Prime! Oh my gosh, I really appreciate you, man. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Snippet of the new Zelda movie where Icarus is the VA of Navi? Come on, man. My voice is annoying, but it's not that annoying. Ian does not want the ad. That's based. that's based. You chose new bird. That could mean so many things. It probably just means Yveltal, because that's the one I expressed interest in. So it's gotta mean Yveltal. But you did say, hey listen, did I? Bow. Bow indeed. Get him, Mei Mei! Beat him up! Bowbird. That's a little crazy. I don't think anyone's gonna figure out what that one means. Oh. Oh right, he did say it's the only one that he doesn't have that I play, so I guess he wanted to get it. Zendushi, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok, I really appreciate you. Same game but different dialogue choices, but still the same roughly. I get what you're saying. There's a lot of games like that that still have replay value, right?
Don't you know?
I don't know guys, should I text him back? So one time he did reply to me at like 10 PM, this was several months ago. Do I text him again? I don't know, here's the thing, it's not gonna do anything, right? I feel like there's no point. I've been texting him for months and he's just been ignoring me, so... The game released their third DLC. Nice! Well, happy to hear that you're enjoying the game, Cyber, it's awesome. Ooh, let's go. Okay, so we will have some cards to open up on stream, by the way, guys. Some Pokemon cards. Staff cards. So I'm pretty excited. I believe we have 2 in here. Greeted. You struggle trying to RP as an evil version of the player since your companion can and will leave you. Right. I'm the same way. I typically with games where you can kind of choose a path, I typically just have one that I want to do, and the other ones don't really appeal to me. Whether it's good or evil or whatever, just depends on the game, but even for example, something like Three Houses, I only cared about Blue Lions, so the game had no replay value for me, really. At least in terms of the other 2 houses. So, Crawdad Gaming. So after this game, we will open up the Pokemon cards. I'm pretty hyped. Pretty hyped to have more staff cards, and one of them is a complete mystery to me. I know what not what one of them is, but what it could be. There's 4 options for the one, and then for the other one I have no idea. You have to update your Switch, then the game- No, you're fine. You're fine, Ian. You got time. If you can't get in next game, we'll just get you in the game after. Don't worry. I'm gonna be stalling after this game anyway, because I'm going to open some cards. The first run was, okay, try to be merciful and save everyone, including the aliens. The aliens? We're saving the aliens? I like that. I'm so tempted to just open these. They spelled my roommate's name wrong. For context, he has one of the most common white male names. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's actually impressive. That's actually impressive. You know what's funny? He's currently switching between jobs, and his last job also spelled his name wrong. It's a really common name. I could look up how common it is, and it's only one spelling as well. There's no other way to spell it. That's about an animal species name, and he calls an armadillo Armageddon. Wait, that's so bad though. I like that. Yeah, the game sounds interesting, Cyber. Wait, I got- Hey, roommate? They spelled your name wrong. Is that not- How?
At this point, they don't.
There's only one spelling. You can't spell it like that. Oh my god. Yeah, but your other job did that too. And they spelled it an even different way. Okay. You do. Holy. Bro, living with a different name provided by the employer. If you guys knew his name, Mark with a K, yeah, it's kinda it's kinda like that. But there's no alternate spelling of this name, and it's one of the most common names in the US, easily. Easily. And there's no other way to spell it. It's not even like John, where some people do Jon versus John. It's not like that. There's only one spelling. Hi, Dotbot. How you doing? Sorry, I was reading chat. Josh is the only name you're thinking of? It's similar to Josh, right? Where Joshua only has one spelling, it's a common name. And don't actually me and tell me one other person has spelled it differently. You know what I mean. Glaceon is bad? It's not strong right now? Mark or Mark only. Or Noah. Yeah, Noah's a good example. Josh, meet Josh too. I don't want to name drop him. I think he wouldn't mind, but I just don't want to because he's just not, he just doesn't want, he likes to be private, so I'm just not going to, but you guys are getting the right idea. Alright guys, let's rip open these cards. I'm very excited. So these are staff cards. I'm really hyped. His name is now Noah, that's fine. That's fine. Mewtwo. Glaceon is massively overrated and overhated. Is it hated? How is your download looking, Ian? Do you need more time? I hate opening these. Gives me stress. Because you know there's a tear here and it doesn't work. Give me a sec. Need more time? No, you're fine. Please don't apologize. It's not a problem at all. Gonna end up bending these cards if I'm not careful. Hi Vic, how have you been? Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Okay, we're looking good. Here's our two cards. So, one of the cards, the options were Slowbro, Bastiodon. Hold on, let me double check because I can't. Miraidon and something else. Hold on. Hold on, I get the list. There must be full suspense. Oh my god, how much do my roommate and I talk? There we go. Okay, the options were Bastiodon, Delmise, Miraidon, and Slowbro, and I requested Miraidon, of course. And here it is. We got our staff. I'm sorry, this was a bad day for me to turn down the lighting so you guys can't see it, but it is a staff card. Hold on. Let me turn up my lighting real quick. Okay. Here is the Miraidon card. You can see the little staff branding right here. Pretty cool. I'm very happy with this. Quite like it. You like Miraidon? Yeah. I will admit I picked this one because it's valuable. I'm not the biggest Miraidon fan. I would easily part with this. This one doesn't bother me that much. The one that I would not part with is my staff Cerulege, because you guys know how I feel about Cerulege. It's boys' night, so you're gaming late. Mrs. Vic is organizing. Oh, let's go. You and the pups are chilling. I love it. Okay, so Vic, go ahead and join. Thank you so much for playing with us, Naminsky. I do appreciate it. Vic, go ahead and join because the person in front of you is still updating. Let's see what other card I got. Ah! Oh, this is sick! We got Staff Mega Alakazam. I'm sorry, I am not a very good card streamer. I was not expecting this. Here, how the beauty gurus do it? My camera doesn't have autofocus, it has manual focus because I'm not a scrub, I know how to use a camera. Isn't this so cool? I love him! Oh my god, I love Alakazam! This one's sick! This one I would not part with. I like him. Toy Story aliens. I love him. Okay, so that is our card opening. Those are our staff cards to add to my staff card collection. I'm hype. I do like these things now. I do like the staff cards now. Sorry, by the way, sorry if my dialogue is a bit disjointed today. I'm very tired, I'm very overworked, I'm very stressed. I'm okay, but I just feel that my dialogue is not as good as usual, so I do apologize for that. Let me turn the light back down though, because I'm kinda headachy. By the way, I got peeled today, guys. I got a haircut, so sorry I got that fresh haircut look. It's gonna look awkward for a bit. Dink not from the sink? Okay. Dude, the Alakazam is sick. I was honestly not expecting a mon that I actually like, because I don't like a lot of mons. I mean, I like every Pokemon except, you know, maybe 2 of them. But in terms of, you know, top 50, right? I didn't expect any of my, you know, top 50. Oh, it's so cool. I love this. I will have to tell my roommate thank you. These are so awesome. These are absolutely awesome. I will post them in the Discord server so you guys can actually see them, so please, please, please join the Discord server if you haven't. Highly recommend it. Everyone there is great. You know, not to harp on it, but in terms of the little hiccup that happened today, I'm working on it, you know, everyone's good. You know, I love you guys. I'm just happy you guys are here. I told you guys, you know, going to school, it's so funny because it would feel like such a lonely experience for me, but knowing that I have all of you guys in Discord and at stream, it just makes me feel like I'm not alone, and I don't know. I really appreciate it. He needs some milk. I would be running. Dude, in terms of all my food allergies, right? The one I avoid like the absolute plague is dairy. It's so bad. I mean, I get like violently sick, and I'm not talking, oh, I get tummy problems. No, that's lactose intolerance. I'm not lactose intolerant. I have a milk allergy. I get like fevers and stuff. It's bad. It's bad. No wonder I felt sick my whole life. I had no idea. I just figured, you know, growing up with all these food allergies and not having any idea, I always just figured, ah, you're just supposed to feel like death after you eat. It sounds silly, but you don't question it when you felt that way since you were a child, you know? Alakazam is so baller. Is some antibody allergy? I have no idea. It just came up on my allergy test. Or do you not know? I don't know. I just took a basic allergy test, and so pretty much I gave them a list of what I thought I was allergic to. And so they tested me for all of the ones that they had access to, and I was allergic to all of them. So... Hi Snow, how's it going? How's your Friday? But we didn't talk about it much beyond that. And then for the things that I did not think I was allergic to, I was not allergic to, you know? It's not that hard to figure out when you... It's not that hard to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Man, this thing makes me feel like garbage. Probably allergic to it. I don't know if my cancer made my allergies a bit worse, because it did give me a lot of really bad stomach problems, but I was always allergic. I think my body just got to the point where it couldn't handle the allergies anymore, and that's how most of my allergies worked, where they started off, I don't want to say subtle, but not the end of the world, and as I kept eating the allergen, they got worse and worse and worse until finally I couldn't take it anymore. I don't know if that's a normal experience for other people, but that was my experience. So I used to, for example, not take my soy allergy very seriously, but I am very allergic to soy and I need to stop it. It's getting to the point where it's really not good. It was always not good, man. I don't know why I didn't take it seriously. I don't know why I don't take my health seriously. How can you? At a certain point, it just feels ridiculous. If I took my health seriously all the time, I would be the most serious person, you know? You're loosely allergic to birch and antler, you cough late in the winter, since that is when it's time, yeah. Seasonal allergies, right? I actually, so you guys know that I'm allergic to freaking bug bites. I got a bug bite on my hand, so I had to take Claritin this morning. Claritin's so good though. Not sponsored, but man, it works. My one finger's all swollen from the stupid bug bite. Fortunately, it's my right ring finger, not really an unnecessary finger. It's Friday after all, heck yeah. Hope yours has been going well. You know, up and down. Mostly down, but... yeah, Cyber? Are you French now? Oh, the Alakazam is so sick. I'm so happy with that. Sorry to hear that. It's okay, please. Don't worry about it. It's just, the stupid school stuff. I'm gonna go to school probably on Monday, and again, I don't know what that's going to accomplish. I don't know if the guy's office is even there, and even if it is, I'm not gonna march to his office without an appointment. That's weird behavior. I'm not gonna do that. I plan to go to the Office of Admissions and see what they have to say. Because I'm desperate, dude. I'm gonna start crying if I talk about it too much. I'm desperate, man. You got so confused when you were Blastoise. You could be anything you want to be, Toby. Because you're playing Zoroark. If anything, to be honest, now listen, I don't want to tell on this guy, I don't want to cause problems, I'm just not that kind of person. Even though the way he's treating me is absolutely not okay. There's nothing okay about it. I'm still just not the type of person who's gonna, you know, report him or anything. But at the same time, I just want them to kind of know and just fix it. That's all. It would take this man 5 minutes to register me, I kid you not. And instead he spends 2 months just swerving me. For no reason. Absolutely no reason. I've offered to do meetings with him, I've offered to go in person, I've offered to go on Zoom, I've offered to text, email. I don't know what more I could do or how much more polite I could be. I don't know. I just want to know what the reason is, right? Like, why is he making this so... Cyber, no. Cyber, that's bad. Hurting people is bad, don't hurt people. But... I don't know. Hi, Chaos. How's your Friday going? You're agreeing with Cuber. Don't agree with Cuber. Cuber's lost his mind. There are related allergies where certain things make certain allergies worse despite not being part of the allergy? Yes. It's really interesting. You and the boys trying to do the spider boss. Nice. Oh, you're still early in the run. Very nice. Good luck, good luck. You doing casuals tonight? Yes. No, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays we do casuals. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays we do ranked. Your allergies get worse when you eat tomatoes during allergy season? That's incredibly interesting. What the heck? Huh. So do you just avoid tomatoes or do you just suffer? Would love to join a bit later when you're on Switch. Absolutely, of course. You're always welcome. Just make sure you join the queue because I don't want to... Well, join when you're ready. I don't want to accidentally forget you. Can't we just nepotism our way up the ranks and unite? I mean, what? My uncle that works at Timmy? My Uncle Timmy? You try to avoid, yeah, that's probably the smart idea. Do as I say, not as I do and all that. Everyone has a dad that works at Nintendo. Nah, it's an uncle. It's an uncle. Hey, roommate. It was Mega Alakazam. So sick. Miraidon. Yeah. Noah? Oh yeah, chat deemed you Noah, by the way, because I said you had a basic, very common name that can only be spelled one way, so you're now Noah. Noah kind of vaguely suits him. We have no bees to pollinate our cucumbers, I know. We're really relying on the flies. You're playing crappy, no worries, it's norms. I mean, no worries even if it were ranked, who cares? Guys, do I message him again? And if so, what do I say? Do I wait until 10 PM? Do I wait until 11:59 PM? I have known two Noahs in my life, and maybe the only reason I'm saying that my roommate could reasonably be a Noah is because one of them kind of vaguely looked like my roommate. Without knowing him, I don't think I'd say my roommate could be a Noah. You have cake? What kind of cake? Tomatoes are only pollinated by bumblebees. Regular bees don't know how. Huh. At 11:59, text last chance to get back to me today. That sounds so ominous, Turtley. Sounds so ominous. Vanilla. Valna. The white one that isn't chocolate. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like chocolate is the harder word to spell than vanilla. Can a non-native English speaker confirm or deny? A full moon is coming. Ah, yes. I'm ready for Cosmo to be crazy. You are doing dumb decisions, that's fine. Pokemon Unite is the place for dumb decisions. Vec back with the carries, I know. I know. Alright, Ian, how is the internet looking? Let me know if you're ready to join this round. If not, you know, we'll get you in next round. Long story, you had to spell chocolate on bags for making cookies? Ah, okay, so you were making chocolate cookies but no vanilla cookies. That's the problem. In 10 more minutes, sure. No worries, no worries. No worries. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't, you know, go in without you. Turtley, can you catch the fish? Can you put me out of my misery? You know, I double checked to make sure I actually put the fish in the pond. I did. It's been in there. Bumblebees are heavy and squeeze the tomato flower when landing on them. Bees don't have that strength. Oh my god. As elusive as your academic advisor, I should have had him as an ultra rare. Ah, nah. Oh man. Oh hey roommate, wait, let me show you. I love Alakazam. I can't believe it's a mon I actually like. I love him. We are never giving him up. We are never selling this child. We can sell the other child, huh? No, I think the Miraidon's around like 100. I looked it up. But I sit on them. I sit on them, it adds value. Makes them warm, you know? Warms them up. Gummy worms, you don't like them? Do you not like the regular gummy worms or the sour ones? I like gummy worms. I prefer the non-sour ones, because here's the thing, I like sour gummy worms, but you can only have so many of them before you kind of get flavor fatigue, in my opinion. Can I get an Absol match in? Let's go! Guys, the new fish I added to the pond is only uncommon. Please, we've been trying to catch it for what, 2 streams now? I'm watching intently. Whoever gets it, whoever fishes it up first gets absolutely nothing, but they do get the bragging rights. Do butterfly fish have wings? Ask Zypho. That bumblebees have a special acupuncture technique that they use on plants, and it makes stung plants flower sooner. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Very smart. Nature's so smart about things. That's not good. Goodbye. It wasn't even close, so don't worry about it. What are mosquitoes good for? Absolutely nothing. You know what? I bet you Zypho would have an answer for some way in which they're useful, but I agree. I agree. I don't care if we're going to cause damage to the food chain or something, I can't deal with them. Hi Grandma, how have you been? How you doing? Mosquitoes are, bird food, that's a good point. And I do like the birds. Alright, I might have to tolerate them then. Only for the birds. Food for bats, I like bats too. I love bats, yeah. Bats are cool. Yeah, our black cat does look like a bat. He really does. He's doing good though. He's doing good now that he's been shaved. He's happy. He's back to his normal self, which is very abnormal, but it's normal for him, you know? We love him dearly. Depends which butterfly fish. Oceanic butterfly fish do not. Wait, are there some that do? Are there some that do? I need to know about all of the winged animals. All of the winged creatures, I should say, on this planet. You know, I don't think I play any other Pokemon that rides on Lapras's back. I'm used to being carted behind. That's actually so cool. The African butterfly fish kinda does. Gotta put some of those in the pond. I love Lapras players. So I made really good progress on my VTuber model today. Every single one of the 14 wings are fully rigged. I think I'm gonna add a little more physics in, but I'm not positive yet. I also rigged my legs today, and to be fair, I didn't do a lot of effort on them, I'm going to be honest. I could have done a lot more. But given the time constraints, I don't really see the importance of putting a lot of time into the legs. You know, if I had more time, I would do more. But that's not my priority, really. You guys aren't going to see the legs ever, so... You know, for that matter, you're not even really going to see the... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Wild Heart. I was yapping and not looking at numbers. But... yeah, so I got the legs rigged, I got all of the wings rigged. So what's left is I do have to... Hi, Corti. My rank, I am just about back at Masters again. I've not played a lot this season. So all that's really left to do is to finish up some of the rigging. I will be honest, I kind of want to see if I can kind of redo the mouths again. It's risky because of the time constraints again. But I feel like given the knowledge I've acquired now just through practicing and learning on my own and figuring out ways by myself, I think I have found ways where I can make the mouth work the way that I want it to. It's very interesting because as much of a huge thing as VTubing is and as rigging is, there are resources out there, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of resources. But I've not found one that's good. I should say it's great. I looked at a good amount of resources and they helped me to a degree learn some of what I needed to know. But there was a lot I had to figure out on my own and Theorycraft on my own. It's to the point where if I had time, I would actually just make my own tutorial because, you know, not to sound conceited, I definitely don't have as much experience as every other person that does rigging. But I think I could make a good tutorial. You think I can play I'm only great rank? Well, you definitely can't join us for ranked. No, that's not possible. Those that are great rank cannot join those that are masters rank. That said, we are playing casuals tonight because it's the weekend, so we play casuals on the weekend. Yo, you're gonna get me killed by Zapdos. Vic. It's much smaller, it's called the butterfly fish because it mimics a dead leaf or drowning butterfly to attract small fish and insects. That's sick. It's shaped like a butterfly from the top. That's really cool. My bad, you're fine, Vic. I think that was hilarious. The amount of times a Lapras player has driven me right into my own death is, it's a lot, but I find it funny every single time. How can you be mad about that? Anyone who gets mad about that is not a true gamer. Wait, you don't lose your points if Zapdos KOs you? Nice. Good to know, I'll just strategically die to Zapdos. Excuse me, coming through. Please allow me to score. See, all is forgiven. Hi Gappa, welcome back. Going back again with the t-shirt, are you gonna DM them again? As a pet, I guess it's interesting. Can you keep them as pets? Last time you purchased her, you need an XL. It's kind of surprising you don't seem large. Oh, now well, congrats, Gappa. Is that from just weight loss, or did their sizing change? The Lapras ride was fun, I know. You think so? Wow, well, congratulations. That's amazing. To go from XL to M, that's amazing. You'll take L or XL, you like baggy shirts? I do too. I do too. But I'm trying to be good and get more fitted clothing so I look less like a gremlin. This sounds good, Wildheart. Thank you for playing with us. I have missed you, so I appreciate you coming around to play some games. I can't stop looking at this Alakazam card, it's so cool. You're saying it's the sort of pet as a snake or a spider where it sits in one place and doesn't do much. Fair enough. Yeah, Corti, the instructions to join are in the title. It's exclamation point join game to get into queue. Alright, is Ian ready? Snow, go ahead and join. Vex already in. You're ready, perfect. So I can do this. Alright, so we're getting Ian in here, and we're getting Snow in here, who's already in here. Alright, perfect. Remember guys, you do have to join the, that is you, okay good. You do have to join the queue to join. It keeps it fair to everyone, and it also makes it so I don't, you know, forget that you're joining. I just wish I could understand why the advisor was being like this. I just cannot see a reason why anyone would be like this. I don't get it. Last match was June of last year. Oh, gotta dust off the rust a little bit. That's okay. The game hasn't changed much, I don't think. I didn't play back then, but it hasn't changed much since I've joined, and I joined in November. Banjo catfish are also like that. They mimic wood and like to burrow. I like the name Banjo catfish. If you don't like seeing your pet, it's the perfect pet for you. And so are some lizards. Banjo catfish is so sick. Yes, Qwerty, the instructions to join are written in the... I will only say this one more time because I don't want to keep repeating myself. They're written in the stream title, and it's exclamation point join game. That's the last time I will be saying it this stream, I'm sorry guys. I think I'm going to set a hard limit because I've been asking you guys, you know, how often should I repeat myself and things like that. I think we're going to limit it to two times per stream. And then after that, you just gotta hope a mod addresses it, or someone in chat. Named because they're shaped like a banjo. I like it. They gotta be, right? You can't just call it a banjo if it's not shaped like a banjo, or if it doesn't sound like a banjo. Those are your two options. If it looks like a banjo, if it's shaped like a banjo and it sounds like a banjo. Thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. I really appreciate you. The Unite community over on TikTok, I say this every single stream, but they're so cool. Genuinely such nice people. So on my VTuber software, I have, I believe, about 2 or 3 days left of my trial. So we'll see what I can get done. I think I'm in the process where I'm mostly going to be refining things. The problem is that exporting my model is taking so long, and I understand it's a big model, but I don't know how long it's going to take. So I think I'm going to have to let it run overnight, and the problem with that is I can't really check for any issues that I might not see in Live 2D itself. So I'm gonna just do as much testing as I can within Live 2D and make sure I can get everything to what I think will be perfect and hope I don't run into any problems after exporting, you know what I mean? Because I think that's pretty much the best I can do. Maybe I'll set it to export overnight tonight and see kind of where I'm at. Where are my fish at? I don't know, man. You want me to make it common? I could make it common instead of uncommon. I mean, there's just a lot of fish in the pond. It's just being elusive. Here's the thing too about my advisor, right? I wouldn't even care that he was taking so long if he would just give me a more reasonable update. Like if he said, for example, don't worry, I'll get you in, I just haven't had time to do it right now, but it's not a question of if you're going to get in. He kind of said that to me, but not in that many words. He did say, I will get you in. But I just wish he would kind of confirm that again, you know, because then the wait is not a big, well, it is a big deal because I can't figure out the finances and stuff. Right, but at least I wouldn't have the stress of not knowing. That's the part that's really bothering me, is the stress of not knowing. You know. If he could confirm he would do it. No, he confirmed. He has the power to do it. It's not about that. I just wish he would kinda confirm again, because I don't understand why it's taking so long. Maybe oh yeah, I'll get you in, don't worry, it's just you know, the paperwork takes a while or something, which it doesn't, but just something, right? Even lie to me, man. I don't know. I've seen so many Pikmin. Should make the Pikmin rare. I actually want to add the new Pikmin collab. They did a collab with fast food chains. Yeah, Reason or something? Exactly, exactly. So that I don't have to worry. Because why are you not answering me, you know? I don't get it. I don't know. There's a family called talking catfishes because they will scream when taken out of water. Same. If I were a fish, I would also scream if taken out of water. I guess I really shouldn't worry because, like I said he will get me in, so it's not a problem. It's just, I think you can understand why I'm a little bit confused. Uh-oh. That's not good. Something, worrying won't get you anywhere. Hi Alex, how's your Friday? How's Raichu? Good, good. Very fun. They look like Cory catfish, but a bit larger. Okay. Large screaming fish. Imagine you're just out fishing and you catch a large fish and screams at you. It just screams, "Put me back." Your Friday's going good, not complaining, always complaining. Nah, listen. Everyone's allowed to complain in moderation. Nothing wrong with that, as long as it's within, you know, as long as it's reasonable. Here's the thing, too. I have a group of friends who are in chat. And when I want to do unreasonable complaining, I go to them, because they'll just listen to it for some reason. And here's the thing, I don't even need to complain about some of the things I complain about them to. Complain about to them. But sometimes it's just, you just want to tell someone about something really stupid that happened, you know? I saw this short, I think it was on Instagram, where the person trips and falls, and then they immediately text their internet group of friends and say, "Oh, I just tripped and fell." And that's pretty much the relationship we have. It's like, I must tell you about every minor inconvenience in my day, and we all do it mutually, so it's not toxic or bad or anything, it's just really funny. And we're all pretty well-adjusted people too, like I said. We're not going to actually have meltdowns over these things, but I don't know. It's been a very therapeutic chat. And I thought about it today, and I feel like it's kind of like the metaphorical screaming into a pillow. And that's why I try to encourage them, where I say, you know, you can crash out about anything. This is a judgment-free crash-out zone. But just make sure that you crash out in the appropriate areas, right? Which is the judgment-free crash-out zone. Is that him? No. Why do I get my hopes up? I just silenced my phone. Definitely judgment-free. It is. We complain about the stupidest things sometimes, all of us. And I love it. And I would genuinely never judge anyone else in that chat for what they complain about. It's hard to explain. It's a really funny dynamic that I've never really had before, and it didn't even start as anything serious. It just evolved into that. And it's actually really cool, so... Your first thesis was about Sturba's queries, which you also have and love dearly. Oh, there's always someone that understands, true. I think I like it because it's a mutually agreed upon space, because I get pretty upset, right, when people complain about something in a way that's very not appropriate, right? I mean, of course, you know, to give an obvious example, right? Somebody complaining about a cold to me, who's a cancer patient, right? That's just insane. That's bonkers. And things like that bother me. I don't know if they bother me, but you know, that's dumb. But when it comes to this chat, it's like we all just mutually complain about whatever we want to complain about, and it's, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother any of us, even if we complain about something stupid. I think it's because it's like a dedicated mutual space for that, and we all do it. I don't know. That was fun. Yeah, you don't seem like you're returning after a year. You seem like you've been playing. Hey, of course, Snow. Thank you for joining. How are you liking Duck? I did hear, last I heard he was very weak. Is he any better now, or is he still just very vulnerable to CC and stuff like that? I think maybe you need water. You had 5 sips of water today? Yeah, May, that's probably the reason. Do you need me to make a redeem where it says hydrate May? You can hydrate me, and then you can also hydrate May. Oh, you have a cool trainer card, what the heck? Hi Reese, I hope your Friday is going well, it's so nice to see you. It was nice watching you play Splatoon today. I kind of miss Splatoon. I do love that game. That's the kind of game, you guys know I played a lot of Splatoon back when I was in the hospital a lot during transplant. Funnily enough, it was, I think my most played game during transplant was Splatoon. I don't know why, it was an easy game to queue up and on the crappy hospital Wi-Fi. But is it casual? Yeah, casual's on Friday, Alex. How are you? I'm alright. I'm answering you during an ad break. We'll wait for the ad break, I'm sorry, Reese. Go ahead and join Alex. If anyone would like to join, it looks like we have 2 slots open, so you just let me know. Yeah, go ahead and join back in, Ian. We typically do, so the way that the queue works is that if there's no one waiting in line, whoever's in the queue can stay in the queue, as long as they want. So you don't have to rejoin every time. The only time you have to rejoin is if I have to kick you to make room for someone else. Otherwise, you just keep playing. Alright, Alex is in an ad. No worries, join when you can. You did have chicken with rice and beans. Oh, it's so good. Oh, sorry, let me invite you. Just making you type in the code. I should text this guy again. I'll wait until like 10:30 p.m. Turbas, Cory, Catfish, they're very cute. You know what? I'm gonna look up a picture, Zypho, since we are waiting. Oh, they are cute. Oh, Zypho, they're adorable. Oh my god, those are so cute. Reese, I apologize, I answered you during an ad break. I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well too. Don't look at the DMs. Are you talking about the thing you sent a while ago? Because I already looked. Zypho, these are adorable. These are so cute. I want some. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys for listening to my ramblings, and especially with this school stuff. I'll keep you guys updated on my advisor. I don't know. So where we left the chat was, he said, so I messaged him again this morning. He hasn't responded to me, so the last time he responded to me was July 6th. I messaged him on July 13th, July 16th, then on Sunday, and then today. And I said, oh yeah, do you prefer Char or Ian? What do you like to be called? But I messaged him and I said, I was wondering, when can I expect to be registered for my fall classes? Would scheduling a meeting help at all? Hope all is well. And he said, I'll get back to you today. And then I just said, thank you so much, I'd appreciate that. It's been really stressful, haha. You know, not blaming him for the stress, but just saying scheduling in general is stressful, right? I'm not trying to, you know, I don't know, man. I just want to register for my freaking classes, dude. And then, so I got transferred. I didn't tell you guys the transfer arc that lasted all of 2 hours. They gave me a new advisor for like 2 hours, and I didn't want this. I told them, I said, I don't want a new advisor because this is the only guy that can get me into the classes. And you might think, well, Icarus, it's your fault for registering late. No, I told this advisor, I said, here are my classes, register me. He delayed it, and so I didn't get in, and it was his fault. And he's like the head of the science department, so he would be able to get me in. He can override, and he has confirmed that. But advising didn't understand this for some reason. They assigned me some new guy. And the new guy goes, okay, I've registered you for the labs that are open. And I'm like, okay, great. Can you just deregister me for those? Because I need all of the classes. I can't pay for more classes if I can't attend school. This is a whole thing. And he's like, I can't register you for the ones that are full. And I know. I can't, man. I can't. It's a whole thing. Wait, we're against real people. 3 Charizards and a Darkrai, I know. Walk into a bar. Okay, these are real players I know. Oh, great. Oh, okay, no, that's our jungler. I thought we had 3 people going bot. So funny, a team can have 3 Charizards. I know, I can't wait till we can have 5 Charizards. Oops, all Charizards. But yeah, I'm okay. I don't want you guys to worry about me or anything. It's just so stressful because the amount of power, like I said, that this guy has over my future is what's really crazy. It's not just, oh, you know, if you don't get in, you could just get in next semester. It's not like that. You know, I sound, you know, I'm beating a dead horse here explaining this, but you know, at least my VTuber model's almost done. I'm really happy. So to give you guys a bit of an update, I had told you guys that with the limitations of Live 2D, which are so dumb, some of the limitations I don't know why they exist. Maybe it's something that I can't understand, but I feel like there's ways that the program could do more. I don't know. Point is, with wing flapping, I'd been wondering why most VTubers that have wings have generally very small, kind of skittish sort of wings. Things like little bat wings, little fairy wings, and nothing wrong with that. They look perfectly cool, but I never see VTubers with big, grand wings. I'm sure there's some, right? But even the ones that do have it, in general, I find their rigging on it to not be good. And the reason for that is because of the limitations of Live 2D. It's not because of the rigor. Now, the options are you can rig it to your breathing. And that sounds like a good idea on paper, right? The problem is you can't edit the breathing at all. You can't make it faster, you can't make it slower, you can't make it deeper, you can't make it more shallow, you can't make any changes to it, and I don't know why. It's really bizarre. Now you can slow it down, to my knowledge, in the VTuber software, but there's still limitations for rigging your wings that way. So I tried it, but with huge wings, it was actually giving me motion sickness. Because they had to flap so fast to fully open and fully close, and I can't make them really go halfway because it's not going to look correct. So my other option was what most VTubers do, where they kind of just put the animation on a GIF, essentially, like a looping animation, and then paste it on the back of the VTuber. I think that's a pretty good solution. I think that's the solution most people employ, but the problem with it is you can't have depth on it. And I don't like that. So for example, my wings move on the X, Y, and Z axes, which I want, and I'm not really willing to. So with something maybe like fairy wings or butterfly wings, you could maybe get away with not doing that, but you know, with angel wings, it looks kind of cheesy to me. So what I decided to do was, I've rigged the angles to my body angles, which makes sense, right? Because as his back moves, the wings are going to angle. So I did that, right? To where if he faces, say, to the left, the wings are going to kind of angle left. But then I made them open and close based on head movement, which might sound weird, right? But the thing is that I don't move my body when I stream, and when it comes to puppeteering, right, I've not used a VTuber model really much at all. And I know that puppeteering is part of it, and I plan to puppeteer it to a degree. I'm not going to be lazy about it, especially after all the work I put into rigging it. But I'm not really looking to move my whole body. I still want to be comfortable, right? So I put the movements on the head. So, for example, when my VTuber looks up, the wings kind of go downward. When he looks to the right, they sort of open to the right. When he looks to the left, the right wings kind of close while the left wings open. Do you get what I'm saying? So overall, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I think I actually like it more because, to be honest, even if the wings were flapping slowly, I do find them quite distracting. And I think that might be part of why most VTubers go with small wings, because they might be a little bit less distracting. So I think it works out okay. Nice, nice Mr. Mime. Okay, love a Mr. Mime player. I'm a huge fan of Mr. Mime in this game. But the real fun begins when you have to memorize which Charizard is alive, which one is respawning, and their ult cooldowns. Ain't that the truth? If they're smart at staggering their ults, so you have permanently ulting Charizard, that's horrifying. Speaking of which. You'd like to see Mr. Ryman unite? No. Stop it. Get some help. So basically, I'm really happy with the wings. There are 14 wings, which is a crazy number. And I think they look really good. I'm actually quite happy with this. That said, I'm thinking about rigging it slightly to the breathing to add a little bit of kind of fluency, a little bit more fluency. That's something I'm thinking about tomorrow. We will see. But I'm thinking about retackling the mouth, because I do have advanced mouth forms. However, I did biblically accurate Icarus. I know. Listen, I love wings on my character. I want as many wings as possible. I did not tell my artist to do 14 wings. I thought we were going to do 6. And they just did 14. They just did. Absolutely incredible. I couldn't be happier. There's no way we could fit more wings on it, except I did want head wings. So maybe I'll chop up some of the wings and paste them on my head. Really unnecessary, but... Too many Charizard ults. So, yeah, that's going well at least. I'm really happy about that. So, with the mouth rigging, I do have, like I said, some advanced mouth forms, but I did cut out 2 of them because I was having trouble rigging them in the time constraints, right? Because my VTuber's mouth is a little bit different. It's a little bit differently shaped than typical, so it's hard for me to follow, you know, a tutorial. I'm kind of just winging it. Head wings are cute. I agree, Reese. Listen, don't encourage me, because I'm gonna end up adding more wings. The many Charizards of casuals. Hi, Suri. How you doing? Suri, I'm so sorry that I couldn't stop by your stream. I think you went live around the exact same time I did, and I feel bad. I feel bad for myself because I didn't get to see your stream. But the model looks really cool. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. My artist is amazing, and it is really cool to think, and I don't mean this in a toxic way. Let me be 100% clear. I've talked to my artists a lot, and they've said, so they've never made a VTuber model before, and I've never rigged a VTuber model before, so we decided to just go for it, and they were going to try to make one, and I was going to try to rig it. I kind of, in solidarity, I was going to rig it anyway to save myself a few $100s, but in solidarity, I was really motivated, and they've told me, they're like, I'm not going to do this again for anyone, you know, like, I've been a huge fan of theirs and a huge, you know, supporter of theirs for a long time. I just really like their art, and I really like them as a person too. And so it's just really cool to think I have this unique model, and to be clear, if they ever change their mind and choose to do models in the future, that's amazing, and they better charge way more than they charged me, because what the heck, man. But it's pretty cool to think that I have it from this artist, because to be honest, this is going to sound kind of... I don't want this to sound parasocial or anything, but I've been a huge fan of this artist, and I always thought, wow, you know, I need a VTuber model for my days when I'm not doing webcam, right? Because I'm just kind of tired of PNG. It's okay, but I just want something different. And I always thought, man, the only person I would want this from is this particular artist, just because their art style, I think, suits my character so well. And so that's why I ended up asking them for a PNG tuber, which I thought they were going to say no to, and they said yes to it. They made my PNG tuber. It's amazing, right? You see it on the overlays and everything, and when I use it. But then I ended up just kind of joking about the VTuber, because I thought they're going to say no, obviously. Why would they ever say yes to this? It's a completely different type of art than, you know, just drawing commissions like they normally do. And they said yes, so absolutely crazy. You winged it, true. Sorry you didn't get in Zapdos. No, you're fine. You're fine. Please, the Charizards were hard to deal with. Since you're both having first experiences, we are. It's really funny because my artist DM'd me something that sounded so funny out of context. They were like, you know, sorry that I did things so awkwardly. Like, they were talking about the layers, which I thought was fine, but they said, sorry I did things so awkwardly, you know, it's my first time, like, it's your first time too. And I was just like, this sounds crazy out of context, but, that's really cool. Ah, thank you. I know, I'm just so excited. I love their art style so much. Hey, you are not in queue. I got everyone in queue, right? You're good, Ian. We got you in. First time, huh? Okay, we got everyone in queue, right? We'll keep playing a little bit. Hi, Evil. It's exclamation point join game to get into queue. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just really hyped, so. You're Yuki? You changed your name to Luna-kun? I don't know. I'm not good at keeping up with name changes. I do my best. So I got about 2 days left to rig, and I really think I can do it, barring any crazy, you know, issues, right? So, really hoping it goes well. The main thing I'm nervous about is my computer, of course, running the model. I'm very scared. I kept the rigging as kind of light as I can. It's not something that can be very light. It's got a lot of moving parts, you know, no pun intended. Login to Unite sounds good. Sounds good. So, like, to be honest, I wasn't even going to rig the legs, but I kind of had to because there's some movement of the wings on the hips, because some of the wings are connected a little bit lower on his back, so I kind of needed to move the hips, and at that point you might as well just move the legs. But I kept the leg movement pretty... Okay, I did something kind of cool for the legs, right, because he does have a leg brace, and it limits my options quite a bit, particularly, unfortunately, with the way that my artist did it. No, you know, I am absolutely not putting them down in any way. It's just not something that they could have really thought of. So because of that, the way that I have it is you have to have up, down, left, right? And so for left and right, it's just going to be a step left and right, because I don't need more than that. Could I do more than that? Sure, I don't need more than that. And then for up and down, since bending at the brace is going to be a little bit limited, because I can only angle it outward. No, wait. It's either outward or inward. It's very limited. I decided instead he steps forward with his one leg and kind of bends with the other. And then for up, he goes on his tippy toes. Putting artists down, I would never know. I have nothing but praise for every artist I've ever worked with. It's been nothing but a good experience. Like my artists who made my overlays, fantastic experience working for them too. And of course, if you guys ever all the artist info is down in my info boxes, but if you ever, you know, want to DM me for more info, you can. It's just my one artist asked to not be linked, but just their username, and then I think my other artists, I think I provided a link. The information's all there, so if you guys ever, you know, want to commission them, though my one artist seems to be taking a break from social media, so you probably can't commission them, but the other one might have open stuff on VGen. Sure. But I can't recommend them enough. Really, really awesome people. I just, you know, part of me is a little bit sad because I feel like if I had a little bit more time, I'm more just salty, right? Because the trial is 40 days, which is incredibly generous. Please, like, that 40 days is a ridiculous amount of time. But I missed 3 weeks of that because I was in class. 3 to 4 weeks of that I missed. I guess around 3 weeks. I don't know, 3.5 weeks maybe, I don't know. So it's just really unfortunate, right? Because I would not have redeemed my trial until after my class had I known, but I didn't know I was gonna take the class, so, you know, it just worked out kind of poorly. But in the end, I'm gonna get it done in the free trial period, I'm pretty sure, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy that I managed to get it done in, what, a week or two? Especially given how complex my model was and how we did have some issues. My artist had to fix a couple of things, so had to go back and deal with all that. Yesterday night, a hedgehog visited our cat dinner. Ooh, that's so cute. Did you let him have some? Did you let him have some cat dinner? Oh, diner. My bad. Maybe I'm hungry, I'm thinking about dinner. Man, this stupid bug bite I got on my finger, so I took my Claritin this morning. But I think it's finally wearing off. It definitely ate some, you just saw it walking away, so cute. I love hedgehogs. Oh, speaking of which, if you guys are Sonic fans, they're doing... It's not Happy Meal. Off-brand Happy Meal at Wendy's. They're doing Sonic cards, and these really cool Sonic card holders. I really like them, so my roommate and I went last night, and I got Shadow, which I was really happy about. Shadow was the main one I wanted. Of course, I really like Knuckles, I really like Tails. I mean, I like everyone. But I really want Shadow, so I was happy, and he got Rouge. And that's pretty cool, right? Because they go together quite well. So yeah, I'm happy. And they're really cool. I would definitely say that they're worth it. I was gonna make a joke about Ian stealing my Penta. Don't need to make the joke, he's already on it. I love it. So you're gonna fit right in here. You're not a true gamer unless you steal the Penta. I'm too lazy to aim my psychic 99% of the time. I am playing, you know, funny mash your A button Pokemon. I don't want to aim. If I wanted to aim, I'd play Gardevoir. I'm telling you guys though, I will genuinely cry if I finish this model and then my computer can't run it. My computer already wheezes when I open Live 2D now, but to be fair, that's kinda to be expected. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did into the process without wheezing. Okay, I shouldn't have gotten that close, I just thought he'd be dead by that point. Hey Zypho, have you seen Jimothy? What do you think about Jimothy? And now your opinion's going to be the correct one, because I have some discourse in my house about Jimothy, and I'm not going to tell you the discourse because I don't want you to feel biased, not that you would, but just in case. So tell me your opinions on Jimothy, please. Because you are the animal expert. And so your opinion on an animal is canonical. I don't make the rules. Also, while we're at it, what is everyone's opinions on Jimothy? Jimothy is so sick, quite the baller. Perfect. Very cut and dry. Quite the baller fellow. Cat food is decent for hedgehogs. They have a very similar diet. That's so cute. Yeah, someone else run up to him. I can't deal with that. Thank you, gamer. I will tell you, it's me against the rest of my household on the Jimothy subject. Quite frankly, they just have the wrong opinions. So I need chat to, you know, validate me. Jimothy? Do you not know Jimothy? Zypho, look up Jimothy. You might just be able to type in Jimothy and it might just come up. I don't even think you need more info than that. In case you do, he's a raccoon. Type in Jimothy the raccoon. Did you get Yveltal? Nah, I didn't. He looks very fun though. Hey, you play some good mons. Hoopa's cool. You did? How do you feel about Yveltal? Are you enjoying him? I feel like everyone likes him. Yes, the deformed raccoon. We do have an ad break coming up soon, so in advance I do appreciate you guys sitting through it. I run the minimum amount of ads that Twitch requires me to run in order to disable pre-rolls for you guys. It's definitely a deformed raccoon. Okay, that is pretty much exactly what the rest of my household said. That is almost word for word what they said. You look cute. No, you look cute. I appreciate it. I just got my hair cut today. Just got peeled. can't believe Zypho said almost the exact same thing my roommate and my mother said. I don't know, I just... How did I do? Fantastic as always. Jimothy's vibes are unmatched. Cubic Visual. I really like that name. Thank you so much for the follow on TikTok, I appreciate you. Alright, let me check if there's anyone in the queue here. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday! Are you doing anything special? Playing some Unite? Playing some birthday celebration Unite? Can you join? So... I swore I would limit it to twice per stream and I've already gone over that. I've already gone over the twice per stream rule. If any of my mods want to go over to YouTube and explain it, because I think I'm not being understood, maybe one of my mods, can explain it, because clearly I am not. You don't have to have Twitch. Twitch is not a requirement to join. If he isn't really suffering, then let him be. No, I agree. No, I agree. It was more just, I think he's really cool and cute and he's good vibes, and the rest of my family is just not convinced. They don't hate him or anything, they just say, yeah, he's a guy, and that's pretty much it. I think he's more than just a guy, I think he's awesome. You really miss this game? Well, it's still here, it's still going strong in my opinion, so... Good time to come back. Hi Kiora, I appreciate you. I'm sorry, I try to make things clear, I just don't want to... I don't want to make exceptions to the rule because then it gets really confusing, and it's not to, you know, be annoying to you guys, it's not to make you guys do work. It's because if you guys don't join the queue, I'm going to forget that you want to join, I'm going to skip people, subs are not going to get their priority, it's going to be a mess, and it's really hard for me to have to micromanage all of that. You get what I mean? So... Is the bot smiting you? Okay, I will... Okay, I will get him in manually. I'll fix the bot. Alright, we're good. Real players? Oh no. Not like this. I might be able to fix the bot, in fact. You know what, I'll do it after this game, I'll fix the bot and we'll get our friend in here. Did you see pictures of that androgynous northern cardinal? No. No. If you remind me between games, I will look it up. I do appreciate you guys cooperating with the queue, though. I know it's a pain. It is really for everyone's benefit, I promise. Because I used to make exceptions, and then things got really confusing, and people got skipped, and I felt really bad, so... Oh, where are the fish at? Whoa, why is this health bar so weird? Did you see how glitchy his health bar was? Are we winning? Yes, I think so. Although we're playing against real people right now, so there's always a chance. There's always a chance that could change. And this Vespaquin camp is free real estate. Don't try me, Charmeleon. I will melee range you, I don't care. Oh no, not the Ferrero Rocher. Body doubling me for some house stuff. Aw, let's go. A cardinal like that was found and captured and let out again? Interesting. Wait, is his health bar supposed to be weird? Or am I seeing things? I'm talking about the Ferrero Rocher. Can any Ferrero Rocher players in chat please let me know why his health bar goes green? Y'all accuse me of being colorblind, so maybe it's a me issue. Not a key in sight, that's the worst. I hate being without keys. I can be without bombs, whatever, but not being able to open the item room is a special kind of torture. You lost an item room, that's what I'm telling you. That's the same feeling as Mondays, right? He has a way to get back gray health? Oh. It's kind of green though. Is that... Okay. Because, for example, Slowbros is very gray, that's why I'm saying it's green. And it also just kind of... It goes down very quickly. You might be right, I'm just saying it looks funky wonky. Alolan Raichu surfing on his tail gets me every time. The design slaps. I do like it. I do like it. It's weird because they use gray, whitish for shield health, right? Okay, no, that's fair enough. I appreciate the knowledge. I will fix the YouTube queue to just remove the subscriber requirement because I think at this point pretty much everyone has their subscriptions privated. So I'm just going to remove the requirement, but it's still going to be a requirement on Twitch. I don't think on YouTube it's that big of a deal. The main reason why I wanted it on YouTube is because a lot of times people on YouTube are very mean, and so I generally, when they subscribe, they're not mean in general, so like, it was a nice filter on YouTube in particular. On Twitch it's not that bad, sometimes people just don't follow you and they're just normal people, but on YouTube, the crowd can be very volatile. I've met some of the nicest people on YouTube and I've met some of the absolute worst. So, hi DS man, how's your Friday going? How you doing? Uh-oh. Ooh, the Combi camp. Been a chill day, happy to hear it. Oh no. My hubris. Dude, I think I'm actually going to itch my skin off. Hey roommate, I'm suffering. Can you get me the it spot next to my bed for this? Please, I am... It's really bad. Thank you. Not sponsored, but without Claritin and the itch cream, I genuinely would have to go to ER over these bug bites. The allergy is so bad, man. I'm not even kidding. You know, funnily enough, when I was in the ER one time, there was a person next to me who seemed like they were in agony, and they were talking about how it was over a bug bite, and sure they could have, thank you, sure they could have just been, you know, dramatic, but I think they may have had the allergy, like I have. because it's really bad. Alright, I'm just gonna use this. Hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, I put on way too much too, so it's gonna get on my controller. It comes out quickly. Oh, that's why my roommate gave me a napkin. I'm just covering my finger. Oh, that's fine, Charizard. That's fine. I hope you're happy with yourself, Charizard. My brother in gaming, I'm suffering. Okay, we're good. You know, the bots wouldn't take advantage of me like that. The bots would understand. Unfortunately, the Claritin dosage is once every 24 hours. The bots be botting, nah, these are real people. That's the problem. That's the issue. Turtley, catch the fish. We can't have this much of a skill issue over the course of 2 streams. I will keep streaming. 24-hour stream until we catch the fish. I will not stop until we catch the fish, and then when we catch the fish, I'll just abruptly end stream. You need more bots in your Fortnite games. It's really good. Yeah, Turtley, catch the fish. Okay, title crash. Here's the thing, you might be trying your heart out, and I respect that. But we winning, you know? The cardinal was androgynous. It was born, its body was half male, half female, split right in the middle of the face. Wow. And it likely had no functional reproductive organs. That is crazy. It's amazing that I guess it's healthy, right? You're implying it's alive and everything? That's amazing. Would it, you know, not to say actually, but would it be considered intersex? I don't, because that's to my knowledge how a person would be called when they, you know, have, a mixture of the reproductive organs and things like that. But I don't know if that applies to the animal kingdom. Well, you get what I mean. I don't know if that applies to, you know, birds, I should say. That's really cool though. I will definitely have to take a peek. It's so cool that people found that bird too. Can you imagine if nobody had ever discovered it?
Five, four, three, two, one.
Alright, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's so cool looking, Zypho. That Charizard was a pain he was going after you. I know, he was trying really hard. And again, I don't ever put players down for that. That's, you know, I respect it. I respect it. But his team was too heavy. Yo, this cardinal looks sick, Zypho. It's so cool. Thank you for telling me about this. Intersex would be if the change was spread out more and mixed equally. Okay. Hey, listen, you learn something every day. Very cool. Go ahead and join, Yville. Let me fix the queue for you though. I think, hold on. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Okay, edit the queue, edit the command. Okay, usage requirements. Alright, I fixed it. Now YouTubers can join properly. And no one would have known if the species wasn't sexually dimorphic. Yeah, exactly, right? Go figure. Oopsie, I didn't mean to click events. I'm not claiming any of that. You can't make me. If both sexes look identical, no, I get what you're saying. Like a Pokemon without gender differences. With all the Pokemon you played today, still no idea who you want to main. I mean, it's okay, you don't have to pick a main, you can just play whatever you like. Alright, we're good. Ooh, Luna's looking beautiful, oh my gosh, I've never seen that outfit before. It's really nice. Guys, I'm not gonna make it. This says I can only apply it 3 times a day and I'm already itchy again. I think I'm going to have to use, ice, probably. See, the problem is my roommate and I started going on walks and it's very, very nice. You know, we're both trying to be a little bit more active. But the problem is I got bit. So... You have the Cynthia costume? Oh, Cynthia the goat, dude. Cynthia the goat. Oh man, Luna's so cute right now. She's kinda baby shrimp a little bit. Not quite. Recently, I discovered a new baby form. You know how in Pokemon Sleep, you can discover the different sleeping forms? I found a new one for a loon. It's Baby Fortune Cookie. It's like a spin-off of Baby Croissant. Very cute. Look at her. Witness her. People on TikTok probably think I'm crazy. I'm thinking about adding the Loon Cam to TikTok, but then why would anyone ever come over to Twitch or YouTube? You are yourself, let's go. Probably the best eVTOL player out there. Dude, what the heck? I'm going through it, Chief. And end up asking my roommate to get me an ice pack next. Let's see how you play Mimikyu. Mimikyu is fun. It's a fun mon. I'd say it's pretty easy, of course. You have to land your... what is it, Shadow Sneak? Is it Shadow Sneak? Just started training today. Ah, it's okay, you got the advantage. I'm pressing weird buttons on my controller on accident. Because I'm trying not to get anything on my controller. That is one thing I can't stand, is dirty controllers. I hate that. I try to keep mine very clean. Come on, Turtley. Soda cans. I don't know, man. Maybe the pond is just too populated. I was so scared that Vespa Quen was just gonna smite me. Nice, good job, good job. Yeah, slap him. Wigglytuff is such a BM Pokemon. He's so disrespectful. And Rollout too. Rollout's the most disrespectful. Nice, good job. Good job, good job. To be honest, rigging my model has been really fun. It was pretty much what I expected. The only thing that I didn't expect going into the rigging was I really didn't expect there to not be the resources that I needed online. Like I said, it's very difficult to explain because there's probably a lot of resources, but I couldn't even look up simple questions on Reddit. It was kind of weird. So having to learn it with no knowledge, basically by myself, was something that I did not expect. However, it ended up actually being easy. I will say the program is pretty intuitive in some ways, and if you think about things very logically, you can get through, and that's pretty much what I did. But it would be cool if I had free time because, to be honest, people that rig get paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I feel like I could reasonably do it. Granted, this model might not be the best example because I am on a time crunch and not refining it as much as I would like to, but, you know. The morning gecko can be kept as a pet. They're small. The species is functionally entirely female and 1 to 2 eggs every 4 to 6 weeks, and the babies are identical clones of the mother. Males rarely happen but are sterile. Wow. That's really cool. Is that, what Salandit is based on, Zypho? Yo, we are in their base. Not really, since land is mostly male. Right. I guess I meant the concept. But you're right, it is reversed. It is reversed, I did forget. I guess maybe I was thinking because the females evolve, right? I don't know. Yeah, maybe a bit loose now that I think about it. I guess maybe if it were like 99% female and only the females evolved. Turtley, I believe in you. I believe through sheer willpower you will get it. Though I don't feel like it's gonna be this stream, admittedly. I'm not feeling it. You get more Mikus than this fish. What is the value of the fish in Mikus? Maybe you could trade it in. Hi Suri, matches are going good. Can't complain. Yes, our currency is Miku's. Okay, I might seriously have to get up and get an ice pack after this game. Hi, Picky Pen. How's your Friday going? Dude, this Lucario wants me. I was scared. Have no fear, gamer. Be not afraid. No, we're not gonna get it in time. You're so eepy, you should go to bed early, Turtley. Cause you know the eep compounds. Your new friend is coming over tomorrow? Is it the one you mentioned a while back? Is it the guy you mentioned? Very nice, very nice. I hope that goes well. The Galapagos penguin is the only penguin on the northern hemisphere. He must be so lonely. He's one penguin. They must be so lonely. His kid was sick, then yours, then his, yeah. Hey, when kids stagger their illnesses. Hi. The baby. Oh, look at the baby. What baby form is this? Oh, she's so cute. Oh, I get emotional. First name, the last name Galapagos. It's kind of a good name, though. Plus he's a guy, so you don't have to sugarcoat. Oh, man. And he's a New Yorker. See, now that's the reason, Turtley, because he's a New Yorker. So you know how that is. I do. I do. He's a New Yorker. Affectionate. Take that, Vespiquen. Participation trophy for everyone I know. Alright, Need to cut your dog's nails. Is your dog good about it, though? I feel like some dogs aren't. Since your new groomer doesn't do it. Oh, that's weird. Going grocery shopping? Sounds good, Siri. Good luck, gamer. You know what's funny? I feel like grocery shopping at night is such a vibe, and yet I never do it. You've never had to? I mean, I imagine if it was a problem, your groomers would have told you about it, so... Dogs have a vein, yes they do. Turtley, they do make ones that have, like, safety features on them. I've seen them on TV, I think. Or on Shark Tank, maybe, but they have ones with safety features. Hey roommate, I'm so sorry to be a pain. I think I need an ice pack. I can't function. I'm so sorry. I appreciate it. Thank you. My roommate's getting his steppies in. Because my allergic reaction decided to act up while I'm on stream. It was fine all day. So now we know the life of a Claritin. It's about 12 hours, even though you can only take one every 24 hours. For me working out, I know. I don't know if you guys can see, but so this finger is like completely red and swollen because of one bug bite. One bug bite. Absolutely absurd. I hate it. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, we can see. That is crazy, yeah. I'm okay, like, please don't worry about me. I'm not trying to complain, I'm more just talking about the absurdity of it. The rounds have been nice, trying out new Pokemon. Lies, it's the same one you use. Hey, nothing wrong. I mean, listen, I've been playing Raichu for the past, what, couple of streams here. Ever since I picked him up, he's really fun. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Ooh, you got a little Sprite? Okay, okay. Oh my god, look at what he handed me. This thing is just covered in frost. And a full towel. Oh my god. Wait, watch the cards. Watch the precious cargo we got. Good. Can you put those on my shelf? Thanks. Show me. Put them with the Balthiers. W roommate, I know. He's typically not home when I stream, but he happens to be home, so now I just gotta ask him to do 40 things, apparently. Oh, the ice is so good. Guys, if you have allergic reactions, none of you guys are allergic to bug bites. It's so absurd. But if you or anyone you know is allergic to bug bites, my order of operations is Claritin. And of course Benadryl if you prefer, but I do Claritin because it doesn't hit me like a freight train. And then I use, you know, your itch cream of choice. I use this one for my bug bites. Pretty good. You can only apply it 3 times a day though. And then if that fails, ice. Gotta get the ice. This is useless information. None of you guys are ever gonna need to know any of this, but I don't know, in case someone's... I don't know, in case you meet someone new and they're freaking out over a bug bite. Ugh. It's so gross. I hate it here. But yeah, when I was in the ER and that person was, you know, freaking out over the bug bite, I wanted to tell the nurse because the nurse was kind of just not taking her seriously. And again, she may have just been having a crisis, right? She may have not been serious, but I really did believe her because that would be a kind of silly thing to lie about. At that point, you'd probably say, oh, you know, I'm having chest pain or something more serious, right? I don't think this person was lying. And I wanted to tell the nurse, but it really wasn't my place, but I wanted to say, you know, get her an ice pack. It'll take you 2 seconds and it's gonna really help her out if she is seriously suffering like she says she is. So... the more you know, right? Oh yeah, so, also guys, for September, once I go back to school, hopefully. We're just gonna go under the assumption that I am. I can't deal with the idea that this guy may have messed up my entire education, so we're not gonna consider that. Or September when I go back to school. I will still be streaming, of course, let me be clear. I'll still be streaming. But we might add co-working streams to the mix. I'm not entirely sure about it yet. We're gonna have to see how it goes, but if you guys are interested in that, because I know a couple of you guys have said you were, let me know, and let me know your suggestions for it, because so far what we've got is I plan to do chat interactive lists where you can add the things that you need to do for the day to the list and you can check it off on stream. Like, it comes up on screen. Of course, the spirit lo-fi sessions, right? I think that's a classic. And also, I was thinking puzzles. They have these puzzles that chat can do together on the, you know, stream, on screen. So, that could be good to maximize the brain rot. There's also a more intense fishing minigame that I've been thinking about purchasing. So that might be good for those streams as well. But if I were oh, poor Loon got startled. If I were to do those streams, those would be VTuber for sure, because I study like a gremlin. Can't be bothered. Oh my god, Loon's pose is so cute right now. Nice! Nicely, Fionn. In 2017, South Africa entered African penguin colony, reportedly killed penguins. Oh no! It's a penguin massacre, that's awful. Dude, I gotta go to the aquarium again. Speaking of penguins, they have penguins at my aquarium. I gotta go back, especially before summer ends. I miss the aquarium. It is so nice. Or wild cat that are similar to lynxes and bobcats? Okay, I can probably see how they could take out a bunch of penguins. Seems like an easy task for them, perhaps. And also, in terms of the viewer queue, I will keep searching for new queues that might pop up to see if there are any that work on TikTok. So I'll keep, I'll keep you guys posted if there's any new ones that come out, but as of now, the ones that I have found do not support TikTok, or if they do, they don't support Twitch or YouTube. There isn't one that supports all three, so. To them, they found the KFC dimension. Oh no. KFC dimension sounds delicious though. Like if I had to pick a dimension to go to, it's high on my list. Nice, nice entrance, wow. Your mom is holding you hostage with homework. Listen, mom knows what's best for you. You know, if you gotta do your homework. At the AFK, no worries. Real life always comes first. Don't worry. Real life comes first. If you have to AFK, even if it's in ranked, it's okay. Listen, I'm gonna have to be strict with myself too coming up once I start having homework again. I'm good at self-discipline though. It's something that I think comes pretty naturally to me. I had to work to it for it to a degree, right? I will admit I wasn't a great student growing up in the sense that I didn't do my homework and I did really well because I was smart. I was very lucky. I was very, very lucky. When it comes to getting things done, if I can't get it done, and I'm not talking about when I can't focus, I mean that's a whole different thing, but just when I'm not motivated, I tend to bribe myself. It works very, very well for me. And that's not going to work for everyone, so, you know, one size does not fit all, but it is a technique that I do recommend people try. And it just depends what you want to bribe yourself with. It could be a snack, it could be video game time, it could be you buy yourself something, of course in moderation, right? You did well when it came to tests, but not when it came to doing the homework. Same copy, same. Yep. And you know what, to be honest, I don't really regret it looking back, because high school grades really don't matter. And beyond that, I had fun as a kid, and by which I mean I played a lot of video games. I'm gonna be honest, and I wouldn't take that back to do schoolwork, because it shaped a lot of who I was. And who I am. You know, it sounds ridiculous, but it's really the truth. So, I wouldn't change anything. And I've always told you guys the same thing, that for those that are in high school, I'm not saying don't care about your grades. Absolutely, please, you know, you need to do well, you need to pass. That is important. However, I wouldn't emphasize, you know, getting straight A's and stuff, and I know that there's parental expectations. I think we all have them to a degree. I certainly had them, I think, like everyone else. But that said, when it comes to what actually matters at the end of the day, I do think work-life balance is important, which is funny coming from me because I'm a workaholic, right? So I can't speak from experience, but I think for everyone else, work-life balance is important, especially as a kid/teenager. As an adult too, but especially as a kid/teenager, because I think that's the last time in your life where it doesn't matter as heavily as it does later on. For example, as an adult, you know, you need to work in general to get money, to have a roof over your head. As a kid, yes, you need to get good grades, but it's not as vital as when you're an adult and you're working. So, and then for me, I think part of me is lucky that I'm a workaholic, but I think anyone can be if they find the right fit for them, right? If you find the right job. And that's not easy, and not everyone does it. Obviously, I'm going back to school because I didn't like what I originally went for, so it takes trial and error. It takes a really long time. Once you find it, I think anyone can be motivated to work. I think anyone can kind of fall into workaholism, and I don't recommend becoming a workaholic. I don't recommend trying to be that way. But you can get very motivated. I think that's important. Gay duck for the win, absolutely. A snake that can kill 100 human adults with 1 bite's worth of venom. To hunt Remy the rat. Dude, Remy stands no chance. Sorry if you hear the crackling, that is the ice pick.
I'm sorry, but it's evident. You're on your phone 24/7. No reply when I ticked at 10 past 11. And I swear
Nuclear
you only tell
bomb
me
versus
what I wanna hear.
coughing
The roller coaster
baby.
comes
Nah.
lost inside the puzzle here. Honestly, right now, I don't really see no love in here.
Thank you for playing with us, Evil.
Something in us, but I can't see a future without the trust. So I'm
Alright, we'll do a few more here. And then I will probably call it a night, because it looks like we won't be swapping games because we played too much tonight, which is perfectly fine.
I am the target, and I ain't asking for anyone's energy. I swear medically I'm needing a remedy or therapy to stop myself feeling so heavily. Mentally I haven't been acting like I'm gonna be.
I wonder when Raichu's going to get another skin. I feel like it's really due for one. Not in the mood to play anymore. No worries, no worries. It was very fun playing with you. Oh, that's such a good Gardevoir skin. Of all the Gardevoir skins, I really like that one. I know most people like the Hatsune Miku looking one, but in my personal opinion, I like that one a lot more. I think it looks like she has bunny ears and they're so cute. Real players? Oh no. Shadow number 6-7. Number 1 Palkia fan. It's fine, no one's on their mains. Dude, look at that Ralts, it's so cute. Snake really be BMing. Hi Jing Gang, how you doing? I was actually just thinking about you today. I hope you're doing well, hope you're having a good Friday. I also hope your work is getting a little bit less busy. I know you said you've been working really hard. Yeah, surprise Curlia in the bush. He lived. No, he didn't. Okay, good. Nice. Alright, Kishu, is this the one? Nah. I am wondering what the odds are of catching one particular common fish. And there are a lot of fish in the pond, but still. Still, it's common. Real players, huh? I suppose. They might be new. I mean, we were against new players recently. Oh, he went insane. He went crazy on me. Oh no. You know what? I gotta give it to him. That's the sweaty guy carrying his little brothers. I respect it. You've enjoyed your few days off. Nice. He's not gonna be in tomorrow. You're in charge of the back storeroom, and good luck with the new employees. Hey, you got this, Jin Gang. You are a people person. You are a people person. You got this. Listen, you're all rested right from your days off. You got this. Social battery is at max. Oh, Yveltal's kind of disgusting though. I understand why people are complaining about him. It's actually pretty bad. I can't believe he lived. I could have killed him. Raichu seems pretty good into him because you can just kite in circles around him. You're the opposite of a people person. I know, Jin Gang. I was being a little facetious with you. But no, I'm the same way as you, Jin Gang, I know. I'm just saying, I believe in your ability to pretend to be a people person. You got this, man, you got this. Put on that customer service smile. The amount of times the two of us have just died to him. Alex and I are really out here, man. Tiny jellyfish whose venom inflicts psychic damage gives you crippling anxiety with the possibility of a heart attack. I think that sounds familiar, Zyphus. I wonder if you've told me about that before. It's so interesting. I love jellyfish. Australia, everyone. As Cyber says, it's hard mode, isn't it? Oh, that man was deceased and he casted that on me. I don't know why I'd waste the ult on these two, but here I am. Australia's living in hardcore mode, yes, as Cyber says. Let me pretend to be surprised real quick. Oh wow, Yveltal stole that? I never expected him to steal Zapdos. I didn't think he did enough damage to steal Zapdos. Got done playing Arc Raiders with some friends, can't believe how dead the game is now. Oh no. You haven't heard about Arc Raiders in a long time. I don't want to lose to sweaty Yveltal. I will stay back and defend. And if Yveltal shows up, I will do my best. Try it, Latias, I dare you. Yveltal can inflict death upon objectives, yeah. He gets the execute, right? I think is what you're saying. Okay, Yveltal's staying home, so do we storm the- well, I can't really get there in time. Good luck, you guys. Defending our goal zone from Dreadnought. And the effect of death is that it kills them, right? That's the execute, right? Nah, dude. Oh, you're silly, dude. Of all the people on your team, Latias, no offense, you're not going to... You're not gonna get the score. Nice try. Ugg is right. I'm gonna be so sad if we lose that. Nah, we lost by 1 point! I lost by 1 point. Not like this. Guys, you play Inteleon? Sure. Listen, I always say no when people ask me to play certain mons, but if you ask me to play what is essentially my main, sure. Oof. 1 point. I'm not giving him the thumbs up. It felt dirty. That felt dirty. Dude, Alex and I were in it together. Oh yes, let's invite him. No, you're fine, you're fine. I'm not actually upset about losing. That's how defeat feels like. I know, we wouldn't know it. It's not a familiar feeling for us. My game crashed. So real. My skin is too high quality, shouldn't have picked Inteleon. Paid too much money for this skin. Gotta crash my game. That Inteleon skin, yeah, I'm a huge fan. Inteleon is probably my 3rd favorite Pokemon of all time, so I had to get the skin. I only get skins, especially like that, for mons that I really like. So, Dragapult is the only other chest skin I have. Worth it though? Yeah. I think so. It's a very obnoxious skin, and I do really like the obnoxious ones, to be honest. I will say though, I don't like playing with Inteleons that have the skin that aren't me, because the ult is extremely distracting. So, when I'm playing with it, it's fine, but when other people are ulting, it takes up your whole screen, man. It's really annoying. Oh wow, they actually waited for me, nice. The circle thing, yes. It's really distracting when you're not the one doing it. You have to AFK this match? It's okay. If something's going on in your real life, take care of it. Your parents need you? No worries. No worries. I will hold down the fort. Sweaty Cinderace is always a menace. How many stars, diamonds did you use to get the hallware from the chest? I had to use them. So I don't remember exactly how many points I had to use, but I had to open all the chests. But I did it in the way that uses the least amount of gems, if that makes sense. You can probably look it up on Reddit or something. I don't remember the exact amount. If you do it a certain way, you do save some gems. Goofy, goofy, goofy. It's playing by itself, yes, Alex. It'll get taken over by a bot. You're supposed to have a Street Fighter Street Fighter tonight, but your silly friend did sleep. Oh no, I know you were looking forward to that, Kishu. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know these are real people because they can't aim. Just gotta decide what to do. Yeah, the night is yours now, I suppose, Kishu. What are you thinking? You thinking Isaac? Spent 1k gems to get that Cinderace Oasis hallware, but it's not enough. Yeah, it's expensive. People say that one's really worth it though. Yveltal's damage over time ticks countdown for— okay. So after Yveltal hits you with a certain number of hits, you get marked for execute. Ah, okay. And Yveltal's dot tick counts count for that. Interesting. That— I could see them maybe changing that. That would be an easy thing to get rid of if they want to nerf him. The Intman cometh for thee. That is one of my favorite sayings now. Yes, let me review what did that. Yes. It's a lot of damage. I remember when League added the death recap? I don't think I used it one time. It's a good thing. I mean, they should have it because it, first of all, you have nothing else to do besides shop when you're dead. But I'm just too lazy. The quest for the elusive fish. I'm telling you, I did actually check to make sure that I added it, and I did. It's there. It's been there. The pond is gaslighting me. Ew, they have a Meowth Comfey? Disgusting. Vile. Disgusting. If it's not gonna give me the fish, at least slide me a Miku. We were trying to figure out how many Mikus the fish is worth. What is our Miku to elusive fish conversion rate? Elusive. Miku is invaluable. True. But what about elusive fish? Aren't they invaluable? So then would that make them equal? Or are there tiers to invaluability? They're all bot lane. Meowth the Comfey is so lame. For you, Miku top tier. Fair. Meowth, you're lame. How's it feel to be lame? Dude, if you need a Comfey when you're playing Meowth, that's silly. You can do this all by yourself, Meowth. Don't kid yourself. You are a powerful Meowth that don't need no Comfey. It feels good. It feels good to destroy a Meowth. Especially as a squishy attacker. Here comes the liquidation. Well, this kinda stinks. Just kidding. Wow, that Meowth hates me. That is hate. That is a grudge if I've ever seen one. Yo, look at Baby's pose right now. She is hamming it up. Oh, it feels so therapeutic. I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction of getting a KO on me. Baby is exhausted, I know. Dad dragged you for a food run? Ooh, delicious. Was it good food at least? What'd you get? Did you get the kids' toys at Wendy's? They're Sonic right now. I got some last night. I was so happy. Big yawn, Aloon. You have a hard day of being a baby all day? Wendy's nuts. Right now you're at Subway? Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so lame. I just let this guy score. Good morning, princess. Good morning. Look at this Eber. Oh. Sorry, she's going through my mic. Hi. Yes, you're very cute. Hello. Good morning. Oh, she's purring. You generally love watching his streams because you don't know any of these characters' names. It's half the fun because it sounds like gibberish. Fair enough. Subway. I love her. She's eating me. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Ow. Can you stop biting me? You're being crazy. You're very cute, but you're kind of crazy. Alright, she's too crazy. Here's the thing, right? She's been sleeping all day. So now she's activated. She licks my nose, that's what you guys saw her doing, but sometimes she bites my septum. Very cute. Looks like someone wants some me time. I know, that's the thing, she wakes up and she chooses affection. I've heard there's a few different reasons for that, so the two that I see the most commonly are that the cat is thanking you for protecting them while they were sleeping, and the other is that the cat missed you while they were sleeping, which is really cute. So, Alunu's bite, it was super effective, I know. It really was. She doesn't try to hurt me, she licks my nose a bunch, then she starts biting sometimes, you know? Alun is a premium member of the Crisp Dap list. Alright. You're welcome to give her the crispest dap of all time. Alright, I'm thinking we'll do probably one more game, and then we will call it for the night. Of course, I will be live tomorrow, so... Hi, Mom! I know, Lud was so cute. Alright, Alex said that he was at Subway, so I'm assuming he cannot join this one. I will do one more. And of course, if you guys haven't already, please join the Discord server. Highly recommend it. Everyone there is fantastic. Best place to keep up to date on my schedule. Highly recommend it. I'll, you know, give you the spiel again after this game. See, your one dog wakes up and gives you this very judgmental look. Alun wakes up and she just needs so many kisses from me. It's so cute. I love her. I love her so much. No, you can't. No worries, no worries. Not a Subway gamer. When cats visit you in the restroom, they are trying to protect you when you are vulnerable. Yes, I've heard that. Alun does like to follow me to the restroom. Cosmo follows Mom to the restroom. Hi, are you here to bite me again? You're so cute. You are so cute. Look at you. I love her. I love her so much. Are you just perfect? Are you just perfect? Is it hard being perfect? I know it's a full-time job. I'm sorry, I don't play that Mon. Sorry if she's hitting the mic. I know it's probably loud. Hi! I love you. Jinx screams at you when you go to the bath. Oh, Binks. I don't know why I thought that's a Jinx. Binks screams at you when you go to the bathroom. Yeah, Loon does that for me too. Crap, I didn't get to call bot. and let her lick my hand instead. Long arm Icarus. Oh no, it's sweaty Evital. At least it's not playing Evital. Your other dog will follow you to the bathroom when you're trying to take a shower, and she will hop in the shower with you instead. Yes, a loon wants to go into the shower with me too, but I don't let her. The water's too hot. The matches were nice today, except the second to last one we lost by 1 point. The matches were really good today, Alex. I appreciate you playing with me. I mean, you guys are what make the matches fun anyway, so... The Hoopa's Evital, yeah. That's why I was saying, at least he's not playing Evital, thank goodness. Cats see their humans as big, clumsy, and physically inept cats. I've heard that. But then, Zypho, I wondered if that's true even if there's other cats in the house. I could understand if they are the only cat, and then they see humans as big cats. But if there's another cat in the house, don't they make the connection? You have to keep her out too, yeah. I should start taking lukewarm showers just so that Loon can join. Look here. Get him. Get him, Ian. Yeah. Give me that. Thanks, Hoopa. Oh, you are so toxic. They call him Britney Spears. He is so toxic. I love that. This dude's an icon. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Go ahead. Hi. I have to unplug my mouse. Hi. You are so stinking cute, you know that? You know that, Aloon? She's just knocking everything over. Alright, I'll be done after this game, Aloon, okay? You read Big says Jinx cause Jingang is here, I know. I will drink when I'm done sweating. Oh my god. That was so good, taking the berry. Especially from this guy, especially from this Evital. Hi Mortez, how are you doing? Still playing? Yeah. This is our last game of the night, but we've been playing a lot of Unite tonight, just been having a really good time. Okay, I'll do one more. If you really want to join Immortez, I'll do one more, but you just have to promise that you'll be here for it. Yeah, I'll do one more. Hi, Skitty. Hold on, where'd your message go? Oh, there you are. Hi, Icarus, hi, chat. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It's so nice to see you. Mapo tofu. Ooh, I used to love mapo tofu until I realized I have a really bad soy allergy. That sounds delicious though. Especially homemade. I've only had it from, I mean, they've been really good authentic Chinese restaurants, but even so, I don't think I've ever had it homemade. And I never will, because I'm allergic. Soy allergy is rough. It's, of my allergies, it's not that bad, but it does get sneaky because everything uses soybean oil, first of all. Which, apparently, you can eat it as long as they refine the allergens out, but the problem is they don't always. Right? So there's that. And then the other thing is chicken bouillon has been really hard for us to find soy-free. We did recently find one, but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Well, maybe you would eternally because you're a chef, but you know what I mean. Don't yoink anyone's food. We share. You love your chicken bouillon? I love chicken bouillon. It's such an easy hack to make anything taste delicious. It really is. My mom, so when I was a kid, my mom was, well, she still is very, very good at cooking vegetables in a way that makes them delicious, and I'll never forget, I used to have friends over and my mom would, you know, cook us meals, right? And As an adult, I had more than one of my childhood friends message me and say, how did your mom used to cook vegetables? Because they were always so good. And the secret is chicken bouillon. That's not all she uses, but just using some chicken bouillon, even if you want to be real lazy, just boil them and have some chicken bouillon in there. Dude, that's it. Okay, why are we sweating? We need the wet floor sign. We need the wet floor sign. You devour one cabbage a week? I'm right there with you. Bok choy top tier, yes. Yes, I love crunchy vegetables. Crunchy leafy vegetables. Big fan of broccoli. Broccoli's good. Bok choy is definitely up there for me. Cabbage is good. Is good. Oh, goodbye. Yeah? Is that it? You love cauliflower. Cauliflower is really good too. It's a good change of pace from broccoli sometimes. When Meluska was the only cat in the house, she was way more needy and affectionate than when we took Genio in. Now they fulfill their social needs. Aw, that's so sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, they do say, you know, adopt in pairs and all of that. I like that. You love onion? Ooh, what's your favorite kind of onion in Mortez? I gotta say, you know what? I like scallions. I like a scallion or a spring onion, right? But red's good, white's good, yellow's good, they're all good. Saute? Okay. I didn't mean onion preparation, but that, you know what, that's valid. Red? Okay. Yeah, red's got that good kick to it. Diced, okay. Fair. I will eat every onion, yes. Kishu was pilfering onions as a child. Onion scraps. You know what? Me and Shrek are tight like that. You're also a huge fan of spinach. I like spinach as well. You're an onion mason. Amy, you ever had quinoa? Ooh, we're branching out into quinoa. Quinoa can be good, but you gotta know what you're doing with it. Kinda gotta flavor it, you know? What? What's with the weak mental? We don't surrender. We don't surrender against, Yvetol player. Yeah, kimchi's so good. Pierogi with cheese and spinach. Oh my god. You had me at pierogi. Pierogies are really good. They're just quite heavy for me, personally. I can't really eat heavy foods, but pierogies are delicious. Rice cakes? Oh yeah. Bro, we've descended into just talking about food, as we do. Struggling to keep up? Nah, we can't lose. Come on, we got this. Korean barbecue? Heck yeah. Go ahead, Palkia fan, I dare you. Pardon me coming through. I must go defend. Good luck, my gamers. My brothers in gaming. Okay, Dragapult, they're either coming for me or Dragapult. They're going for Dragapult. We gotta defend. You know Yvetol is scoring. Dragapult, please, why? How did Dragapult not stop him? How? Dragapult, buddy. Of all the people, I would not mind anyone else on his team scoring, but the fact that it was him... He was ignoring me, I could have scored. I could have scored. Man. Your brain hurts, same bestie. Me too, dude. No shot, I know. It was because I don't know how Dragapult let that guy score. There's no way he wasn't in ult range. There's no way. Alright guys, the advisor never got back to me. I thought we got that. I did too until the final score. Icarus top tier question, would you hang out with Warwick? Yeah. Bad person, I like that. No, you're fine. Surprised it's real people? Yeah, Immortez, we've been against real people almost every game tonight. It's been a lot, and they've been sweats too. They've been sweats. Listen, it's been kind of fun. I don't mind it. I don't mind it one bit. Alright, heard you, Chief. I got it. Am I gonna remember that? Probably not, but I will try. I like the Decidueye's name. Oh, it's like a little bat. That's so cute. We were just talking about bats on stream too. Lots of Unite today. I know, we just ended up playing through the day because there was interest for it, which is fine. That's not a problem. I always say if there's interest for Unite, we can always skip the second segment. It's not a big deal. Interest is great. I know, viewership has been really good. We do have an ad break coming up, guys. I do appreciate you sitting through it. I run the minimum amount of ads required by Twitch to disable pre-rolls, which I think is worth it. I think. Oh, really, Zypho? That's so interesting. I've never heard it. I've never heard that. Real gamers again? Not the real gamers. That's okay, we're realer gamers, it'll be fine. Banks be like... Stop, that's really good. Hi Lazy Cat, how you doing? I hope you're having a good Friday. The realest gamers to ever what, Kishu? What are they doing? So is it Ian or Char? I don't know, he hasn't answered yet. He's an enigma. Hey Din, how you doing? Do you guys have any good plans for this weekend? I'm gonna keep rigging my model, and I forgot these were real gamers, I can't just run up to them. What's your rank now? I'm like a hair off from hitting Masters again. Nice, nice. Good job. See, I'm back just in time for Vespa Quen. All according to plan. Band emote here. If I had one. What's your favorite Pokemon in Unite? Like to play in Unite? I guess the Decidueye? Decidueye is the one that I'm playing the most right now. I really like Inteleon, Dragapult, Cinderace, Raichu, just everything that falls into that category. Where are you from? What country? United States. I'm from the New York City area. If I look weird or different, it's because both of my parents are from Europe, so I don't... I look white, but I don't look American. You have to leave because it's dinner time. Have a good one. Oh, it's fun playing with you, Alex. Enjoy your dinner. Sounds good. Oh, we're from Europe. Yeah, just generic Europe. You look like Icarus. Dude, listen, it sounds crazy, but I told you guys as a kid when I finally figured out that the reason I look a bit different is because I look European white, well, you know, specifically where my parents are from, as opposed to kind of more American white. There is quite a difference. I felt so much better about the way I looked because I was like, oh, okay, I don't look weird, I just look different, and I was perfectly fine with it at that point. You're from India, oh my god. That's amazing. What time is it in India? I hope you guys get good sleep. Sometimes you guys are up at crazy hours. You need to go to Germany one day because your family's from there? Heck yeah. There's a lot of amazing European countries that sound really cool to visit. There's a nightmare inducer there. $7:20 AM. Ah, good morning. Good morning. I hope it's morning for you. I hope you didn't stay up all night. You look like an immigrant, unlike the other white people in America. Listen, no, and I know it doesn't sound logical, right, when you put it that way. I recognize that. I do recognize that it doesn't sound logical. But it is my experience. Give me the fish. Ooh, still holding rank 3. We're so close to the end. I don't think we're gonna get it today. It's okay, Turley. There's always tomorrow. There's the whole weekend. We're going to get it sometime this weekend. That I have no doubt about. The elusive fish worth how many Mikus? Wow, that was an interesting surrender. It's kind of quick. It's basically ultra rare, I know. Ultra rare in our hearts. GG's, guys. Today was wonderful. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. Dragon Cheer is so good on Latios. I've played a little bit of Latios, but I don't remember which moveset I went. Alright, thank you guys so much for playing with me. I really appreciate it. No shot, you're from New York too. Oh, let's go! New York gang rise up. We got a lot of people from New York here. Turtley was also from New York. She doesn't live in New York anymore. Joingame was from New York. So, yeah, lots of wins tonight. We won every game except for the one, I think, that we lost by 1 point. Alright guys, anyone who's new here, please consider joining the Discord. Highly recommend it. It's pinned into a chat, or here it is. Everyone there is fantastic. It's the best place to keep up to date on my schedule. It's really great. Highly recommend it. Also, please consider sticking around for the raid. Oh, I'll be live again tomorrow, 6 PM EST with Pokemon Unite Casuals, and Slay the Spire 2 with Crowd Control. Hey Ian, thank you for gaming with me. You guys are what make it so fun. I mean, you guys are the reason that I stream, so... You guys make it great, and I appreciate you for being here. Please consider sticking around for the raid. Helps me out a lot. You get channel points, and you might find a new streamer that you enjoy watching. I'm gonna see who's on real quick. I'm gonna take a little peek. Let's see. I think we're gonna try to find someone new since we are playing Unite. Let me see if there's any cool new Unite streamers that are streaming in English, just because, you know, I want you guys to be able to understand. Oh, it's a lot of Spanish. We might be able to find someone. Oh, this person might be good. Okay, hold on. I think I found someone. Let me just take a quick peek at their profile here, make sure it's all good vibes. You know, sometimes I pop in on Unite streamers and I see people that I recognize from my chat in there, and then I know they're good. Oh my god, please, the raid thing is so slow for me. Okay, how about this person? Alright, I'm checking this person. And hopefully they're good. Do you know about Chris? I've heard of him. I don't know really anything about him though. I'm always scared to talk about people in the Unite community because sometimes people are cancelled and I don't know. So I am cautious. Man, these people have nothing on their profiles. That's what scares me. I'm sure they're fine, but I just want a little bit more confirmation that they're fine. Alright, I think I'm just gonna pick one. We're picking one. I think I'm gonna pick the first guy. Alright, we're gonna- or girl, I don't- person. Alright, we're gonna raid this person. Let's go show this person some love. Here's the raid message for subscribers. Here's the raid message for those that are not subscribed. Again, please consider joining the raid. You get channel points and you might find a new streamer you enjoy watching. And it looks like this person's playing some- ooh, Lucario. So I can actually maybe figure out Lucario's cooldowns, because they seem like they're very short at times. Oh, yeah, what? Oh my god. Close combat's on such a short cooldown. Anyway, get distracted. You play Unite daily or play a different game? I play Unite every single stream. Yep, 5 nights a week. Good night, Ian. Thank you for being here. Good night, Turtley, Immortez, Din, Kishu, Zypho. Good night, guys. I'll see you over in the Discord server. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow night.